I'm Sheralee Morland. My role is that of General Manager at Nedbank, Enterprise-Wide Risk Management. I also hold a second role, which I regard as a very big privilege in South Africa. I am the President of the Institute of Risk Management South Africa. My career in risk management started out quite by chance. When I was studying at university, which is quite some time back, there was no formal career or university course, diploma, degree that allowed even one single subject choice of risk management. Anyway, I completed my studies as they were in those days and did several roles in various organizations, and at one point I was working in one of South Africa's big banks, and I had a call from Anglo American, who at the time was listing on the London Stock Exchange. And after a long and deliberated decision, I chose to leave Standard Bank at the time and joined Anglo American. And with the listing on the London Stock Exchange, one of their requirements was to follow the Turnbull guidance, which was the risk management component for organizations listed on the London Stock Exchange. And there I set about with an incredible challenge, in fact quite a pioneering challenge. Along with a colleague in London, we set about implementing a formalized risk management process. And that's how my career in risk management began, quite by chance. But how fortunate I feel I am. It really, really changed my life. I realized that it opened so many doors. It was exciting and challenging, and realized that so many of us are managing risk all the time. Careers in risk management allow us the opportunity to see so much of the organizations that we work for. I moved on from Anglo American to Old Mutual, where again it's really a window to the organization. You get to see parts of businesses that so few people see. So if you're even considering a course in risk management or a few subjects in risk management, I can so recommend it, because that gives you the advantages that we didn't have, that you learn out of textbooks and from learned people, from your lecturers and from your peers. You learn about the quantitative and the qualitative aspects of risk management and everything that's been documented since we started out with our risk management careers in about 1999. And you bring that into the organizations, and you're able to go from one process to another, one function to another. You're able to contribute to the risk culture in organizations. You're able to assist management when they're looking at their strategies and what those things are that can harm strategies. And on the plus side, you're able to look at those opportunities that management really need to exploit. So it's not only the downside of risk that we're able to contribute to, but also to the upside of risk. Moving on from Old Mutual, I moved into Nedbank, where I'm currently employed, and I've been there for the last 8 and a bit years. And in that time, I got very interested in the work that IRMSA does, and I've been making what I hope has been a very valuable contribution to several of the committees, and also a contribution to the thought leadership and the growth of this institute. Something too that I would strongly recommend that you consider having a look at the activities. We have what you're probably going to be most interested in is a students forum that's going to be created. We have a outfit for students that are selected through a process, and some of them go into a program where they enter into development in 2-week study units with Corporate South Africa, where we expose you to the risk management business of the various companies. Or if you're lucky enough and it's the year when we're going to Illinois University in the USA, you're exposed to those companies. So there's a lot of stuff that gets done. We have a risk lab that is run twice a year, once in Johannesburg and once in Cape Town, where we explore the risks facing South African business, We have a conference where we look at a whole range of relevant risks that are facing South Africa and the world for that matter. We recognize risk managers in South Africa, those that have stood out above the crowd, those that are very advanced in their fields, and then those that are just starting out. So there's something in it for everybody. So risk management as a career, absolutely something that I would do in a heartbeat again. So I'd like to encourage each and every one of you that if you're making that as a career choice, you absolutely won't be sorry about it.